Where I live and ride, it's pretty standard fare for people to buy a performance trail sled and use that sled for kind of a more high-mile performance touring style of riding. Now, most folks don't want a big bulky four-stroke or a touring sled with all of that saddlebag strapped on, so usually customizing is the way to get what you want. And in particular today, I'm talking about the 2022 Polaris Indy VR1 850. It's a 137, so it has the right length for a higher mile sled, but the VR1 package is really only one step down from an XCR, so you're not talking about a saddlebagger here. The truth is, we can quickly and easily transform the sled and get the best of both worlds without sacrificing the aggressive nature of this sled's DNA. And I truly believe this is what the majority of folks buying sleds like this are looking for these days. Ultimate performance with some higher mile touring comforts and zero compromises. And what really makes a high miler? It used to be touring sleds were super bulky and laden down with all kinds of storage, but that's just not the case nowadays. Really, all we're looking for when it comes to big miles is durability, ease of use, and some creature comforts. And while some folks will want a lot of storage, there's a lot of options out there for you. But with folks that we ride with, they want to take a day's worth of stuff, put on 250 to 350 miles, and then go out and do it all over again tomorrow. And the included storage space on the Matrix is more than adequate for that. Now let's speak to durability. While all new sleds truly are very durable, the reality is when you're putting on thousands and thousands of miles per season, you're bound to find some situations that are going to put to test not just you, but also your sled. Right up front, I'm opting for the Sentry skid plate from Polaris. It's designed for the Matrix, it goes on easy and adds the strength of UHMW plastic without adding much weight at all. And it'll take a serious beating without damaging your stock belly plastics. Now going hand in hand with that skid plate is also the Polaris Sentry front bumper. It's been engineered to fit your Polaris Matrix just like the skid plate, and it increases the strength and front end coverage should you ever need it. You can accent or you can color match to your sled and it looks great. Out back, we're using the Sentry bumper in the rear version. It's still the same color match design and it's all aluminum. It'll help stiffen the rear tunnel should you be adding overnight carry capacity to the rear tunnel of your Matrix, and like the front bumper, it also looks great. Now in the creature comforts department, there's always those accessories that make your ride that much more enjoyable, but typically aren't found on performance sleds. First things first, a bigger windshield, but not just any windshield, the Polaris adjustable windshield, which allows you to have the good looks of a mid windshield with the benefits of a tall. With just one hand, you can reach forwards, pull up, and get an extra 4 inches of vertical coverage with wind protection that's going to keep you in control. And speaking of control, I like having a tether on my sled. Always have, always will. And the Polaris magnetic tether is a simple plug-and-play system that makes having a tether really easy and gives you the safety of knowing that if you do get separated from your sled, it's gonna shut off. Now, adding a little bit of style to your sled doesn't always hurt either. And if you know me, you know that I like to add just a couple of finishing touches. And what I had in mind is really strictly just for style. The color match blue grill inserts look good. They add that slight bit of style to the front end and will help to separate your sled from the rest. You can get the grill inserts in 6 different colors to match your Matrix, and they go on really easy. With all of these parts installed, it's the feel of the sled out on the trail that's the most important. While many of the parts we installed we hope to never have to use the benefits of, like the skid plate, the bumpers, and the tether, you can right away notice the benefits of the adjustable windshield that's going to give you huge protection from the cold. And when you're trying to put on 250 to 350 miles per day, exploring what Mother Nature has to offer, having quality parts that are engineered to fit your Polaris sled and increase your comfort just builds your confidence and helps you to focus on what's important, the trails ahead.